I'm interested to see Jaylen Brown down the stretch. He's obviously got some sort of knee injury. He'll talk about it all night long if you let him. It's been out there for a while to begin with that he's got a knee. He's missed some time with it. But they got 6 meaningless games left, and he's playing in them, and his knee's banged up. So usually what you do there is you rest. You don't play. But they're playing him. Is the reason because he wants to get to 65 games to qualify for All-NBA, and if he's third-team All-NBA, that's a $2.2 million bonus, as Jimmy said yesterday. Is that what's going on?
I mean, that's real money. That might be part of it.
As Gary Washburn wrote, he's going to have to play in 5 of the 6 games down the stretch to get to 65. Let's see. Let's see if he plays in the 5 of 6, or if he comes up short of 65, then there's really nothing to see here. But if he plays in 5 of the 6 remaining just to get to 65, and he's banged up doing it, I think that's something worth paying attention to.
Okay, so let's call the over-under 4.5. And if you were a wagering man, what would you bet?
Over.
Over. Definitely over. So I don't know why he wouldn't admit that. I guess because people would then say he's foolish for doing it.
No, right, or that he's putting personal goals ahead of team benefit, instead of what's best for the team. That's why no player would want to admit to, I'm going for a personal stat. I'm going for a personal accolade. I'm going for a personal threshold. It's all about team. So if you admit the other thing, it sounds selfish.
$2 million is hard to seize that, man. If I were him, I'd play for it.
I mean, he makes right, yeah.
But just own it.
What is so? He was the highest paid player in the history of the league until Tatum last year. What does he make a year?
Oh, it's like
is it 40? Is it 60?
No, I think it's 60.
I forget the number.
I'll find it.
So he's keep an eye on it.
49, just under 50.
Okay, so what's best for the Celtics? Generally speaking, usually if a player's banged up, rest is what's best for the player and best for the team, unless you've got something you're going after.
I mean, if he's only making 49, I would play. I mean, 50 I sit, but 49 I play.
Hey, look, the owner that owns a team or any team counts those $2 million.
Definitely.
I don't blame the player for doing that, but let's just call it for what it is. Let's just keep it real. Let's stay at the adult table. He's doing it for the money like the owner would do it for the money, and it's okay. It's a business. It's America. This is capitalism. But he's doing it for the 65-game threshold. I'm an adult. I can handle the truth. Let's just keep it to the truth if that's what it is. If he sits out a couple and lands under the 65, then okay, then that's that too, and good for him. But let's just all keep it real, shall we? Sean in Salem, back to the phones. Go ahead, Sean.
Hey, what's up, guys? Is there a chance that this offseason Joe Milton was hanging out with a few wide receivers that he played with in college that happened to play for the Raiders, heard all the rumors about McDaniels and how incompetent the offensive was, blah, blah, blah. And when Milton finally spoke and met up with McDaniels, he brought it up, what he heard, which started an argument that led to him being traded to a place of his choice and in true Patriot fashion,
I don't think that's
signing of an NDA.
I don't think that's it. I don't think any of that's it. I think Milton had a reputation coming out of college that hurt his draft stock. I think he carried himself a certain way on the team last year that turned a lot of people off. And this happened well before McDaniels got here. So that's what I think. That other stuff, I don't know where you're getting that from. Is it possible you're right as well? Maybe. But Milton had a reputation coming out. He obviously rubbed people the wrong way last year before McDaniels ever got here, and that's why I think he's gone. And most importantly, he may have rubbed Drake May wrong.
Right.
Or
the big ones may.
His presence may have rubbed Drake May wrong. Maybe it was one of Drake May's annoyances with last year that you draft his kid right after me to get the fans all hot and bothered and just, he's not playing. All this guy is a distraction. Why'd you have to do that? I thought it was about me. It's like that to me is the big one, as Mazz just said. Warriors-Lakers, that result last night tell you anything?
Yes, yeah. You should fear the Warriors more than the Lakers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and again, I think they also have the elements that should concern you the most, which is some, metal.
Yeah, toughness, guile, that type of thing.
Yeah, and I say metal on multiple fronts.
100%.
Yeah, Steph Curry obviously is a winning player, and Draymond Green can get inside your head. And Jimmy Butler, love him or hate him or whatever, he is one tough SOB, and he's not afraid.
I don't know if Golden State gets out of the West.
They open with Denver if it was to start right now.
Okay, so they probably don't make it out of the West. And neither do the Lakers, frankly. But if given the choice between the Lakers or the Warriors, giving the Celtics a tougher series, absolutely the Warriors. You've got to have ultimate respect for Steph Curry as that guy in that moment. And I just think they're more fit. You know, they're more I look at the Lakers' fitness.
They're old and fat.
You know,
Well, it's really Doncic, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely. But LeBron's age. Like, I give LeBron full credit for being in the shape
Sure.
that he's in at the age that he's in. Like, that's no bum. That's no slacker. So he's just old. Doncic, that's a bum.
Yep.
That's a guy that does not take his fitness seriously. He does not take that part of the job seriously. And it shows up. It showed up last night.
Could you imagine what that guy would be like if he was in shape?
If he gave a crap. I mean, so the Lakers aren't going to make it. They're not going to make it through because Doncic can't hold up. He's not in shape. LeBron is what he is. No. Between those two, Warriors greater than Steph Curry, greater than LeBron. I don't know. Like on my all-time rankings, would I put Steph Curry ahead of LeBron? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying right now as a threat to win a big game deep in the playoffs and lead their team deep in the playoffs, Steph Curry greater than LeBron James.
Like if you're a regular day ham and egg or iron worker, whatever, and you love your beers so much that you start half-assing it at work, like I get it. Like we all kind of do that. But if you're an NBA player and maybe one of the 8 best, but you love beers so much that you're like, I'll just show up how I show up, man. Like that, it's insulting is what it is.
And you're 25.
Right. Yeah, right.
25.
Right. And the amazing thing is at 25, you really should be able to do both.
He's freaking laboring out there,
Right.
Mazz.
Like, so again, how many beers is he drinking?
That is sad.
Like, he should be able to go.
And what do beers lead to, though? Then, like, fatty food. You're like, I'm sure it's that night in, night out with
Ripping
him.
butts all the day. It's
also
more
think-
lumbering.
I also think that Doncic is more of a liability defensively than Curry. Whether he's he's obviously a bigger guy, but like I think the Warriors are so used to accounting for Steph Curry defensively. They know how to handle that.
And he tries.
And but they've just they've proven that through the years that they can win at a high level with Steph Curry on the defensive end of the floor. They've figured it out. The Lakers are just going to find out what Doncic does in those spots, and they're not going to be able to account for him.
Definitely not, because they don't have the big guy back there to swap balls away either.
So Warriors Celtics would be
That'd be fun.
It'd be a bang up fun.
Yeah,
finals.
that'd be fun. We'd have to travel for that one.
Oh yeah, I think we would.
And let me repeat that. We should travel for that one. If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Celtics analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.